Hey, this is Jay Pursoon with Lava Magazine. I'm here with two legends. We got a three-time Ironman world champion, Peter Reid, and to his right, Specialized founder and president, Mike Sinyard. Kind of wanted to talk to the both of you guys about the culture of triathlon in Specialized. Over the last probably the last decade or so, it's really taken off quite impressively. It really started with this guy. Looking over my shoulder, there's two bikes on the wall there. There's two shots. There's Pete there from Kona, and then you look at the bike that Mac is riding there, the Shiv. There's been quite an evolution. I just want to talk to both of you guys about what your thoughts are with regard to that evolution.
Well, one of the big things I thought I saw was last year was the bike count in Kona with where Specialized was. I remember at the beginning of my career going to Hawaii, and there was my Specialized bike racked in the pro rack, and there weren't that many others, and no one really knew where Specialized fit in the triathlon market. And you look at the bike count last year, and what was top 3 or top 2? Second.
Yep.
It's just a huge change, and all of a sudden triathlon is a huge presence, with Specialized, and being there, it's just incredible to see.
And for you,
well, I'd say it's really exciting. I know, Peter, when we first started working with you, and you were very patient with us and helping us. Remember those times?
Oh yeah, no, I remember riding a road bike. Right. We can make that road bike fit for you. It'll be the perfect tri bike. And I was like, all right, stiff.
Well, you were really patient with us, and helped us make the bike better and better, and that was really the start.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, just like when Ned started working with us back in the day on the mountain bikes. But for sure, Peter, you were the leader that really helped us get the bike technically right, and I mean, when you won the Ironman, and it was like, wow, that's great. We didn't, it was so overpowering, to have that happen, and so.
It was more than the bike too. I remember, all of a sudden one day I got a note, and it was just like, we want to make a triathlon shoe. And I never heard that. You'd hardly heard of that at the time.
Yes.
And then it became a #1 project, and they're like, what would you like to see? And I remember I had this list, and every single one of them got incorporated right to, I'd like to have a whiter sole to help reflect the heat. It was in as well, and I was just like, oh my God, I got everything that I wanted. And it ended up being a real hit, to the point where I saw some of my competitors that were buying the shoes to wear for race day.
Yeah,
so.
I know you were working with Carl on that.
Yeah, it went well. It went really well.
So, Mike, for you, how's it been to see that evolution in this last decade, where you've got pretty ground level now? You've got a ton of engineers that are doing wind tunnel testing, and you've got millions of dollars in investment in creating bikes that are pro tour level, and winning championships with Macca.
Well, I think again, since we started with Peter, it's really part of the culture now of Specialized, and we have a number of engineer and product people that really love it. And you have to admit, it really is arguably the most exciting competition to watch. And it's like,
we're biased.
well, it is. It's like every shape and size of person, and it's really inspiring. I think it's so inspiring to. And I must admit, I'm going to give it a shot this year. I've started to run a little bit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, don't watch, but
no, we'll be looking out.
But it really is inspiring, and I think that's what's so great about the sport. I mean, of course, the highest level of what you guys do, but bringing in, everybody is a way to get fit.
Cool.
So.
Pete, one quick last question. Just wanted to see what your thoughts are with regard to how Ironman is developing and triathlon in general. You look at what you did back in the day. You were the first one to start doing all these solitary camps in Kona. Now you got everybody under the sun going out and doing these Kona camps.
Yeah, but my Kona camps are still a little different. I definitely was one of the first guys to go to the Big Island and train there for the Hawaii Ironman.
Yeah.
But I wasn't staying in a condo, and I wasn't staying where there was air conditioning. I rented a little Girl Guides cabin at 6,000 feet, and there was no electricity or no running water. There was a battery that lasted. I would get a good 2 hours worth to cook my dinner with. And yeah, I would drive down the mountain every day. It took me about an hour 15 to get down to the pool, and I drive back up every day and live at altitude and train down below. But it made me really tough.
Yeah.
And I remember so many times on race day, I would think about driving down that mountain and driving back up, and I'm like, that wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
And it made me hit another gear. But yeah, it was part of my formula, and you know, everybody's got their formulas, but definitely we're starting to see people incorporate where you're going to race. You need to train there to get ready for it.
Cool. Cool. Boys, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Awesome. All right.
Awesome.